Hi guys!
Welcome back, guys!
Welcome back to the Geeks Are Sexy Show. It's Shane and Edwina. The Geeks Are Sexy Show. It's our last day. Geeks Are Sexy Show. Michelle will be back next week.
Yes, she will.
She'll be back. The Geeks Are Sexy Show. Oh my God, guys! Thank you guys for coming to the Geeks Are Sexy. Everyone's standing. You know why? Because it's our last day.
Yes, we are sad to say this, but we're also very excited that Michelle will be back next week for Geeks Are Sexy.
So if you love us, then you'll love her show. She's a little bit more organized and she gets to
definitely
the point.
more organized.
But we do want to give a big shout out to the WCOBM family to just giving us the opportunity to be part of the team.
Substitute teachers ever.
We love substituting. But anyway, we do have some special guests going on. But before we introduce them, I know you see them. We're going to act like they're not here. We just want to make sure that you know where to follow us.
Yes.
We are big YouTubers here in Vegas. We like to say we're big.
And we're so big.
Big, like huge. So huge that no one knows about us.
It's so true. So please go and subscribe.
Check us out on Thrifters Anonymous on YouTube. You know we're on the gram. TA approved.
Please help us, you guys. We're a little late to the Instagram game. We see everybody with their 2 million. Hook us up, guys.
Right. We got our 1K. We got a K now.
We got a K.
We got a K. We're good. So anyway, follow us on Twitter, Facebook.
Facebook, TA approved, Thrifters Anonymous.
Yes. Search us up, follow us. We love the love. We appreciate you guys. So now,
I'm very excited about this guest because I've been privy to try a few things, but I've always wanted to really learn a little bit more about it.
You know what it is before our next guest? We keep on finding things to mask things. I think we need to hit back to the natural things of life.
We do.
And that's what this next guest is going to talk to us about. We have two special guests. We have Lance and Malie.
Wow, she said that.
She's going to be pissed about that. Malie and Lance.
Malie.
Hi guys, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, they are doTERRA Natural Solution Educators. So tell us what that means.
Yeah, so we help people improve their health with natural solutions to improve quality of life and help them become more independent with their health. And so in a world where, like you said, it's all about masking things, we're all about getting to the root cause through education. So that's local education and really just empowering people to be a healer in their homes and be prepared for life's little emergencies. So when things pop up, they got something within arm's reach.
Ooh, so like all the like real natural home remedies?
Yeah. Right. So like you said, going back to the basics, I mean, we are going to the source, the plants, where we extract the essential oils, which we use. So that could be in the bark of the tree, could be in the flower petals of flowers.
What?
The seeds of different plants, even in the skin of the fruits. So in all these different plants, there are essential oils that protect the plant. And what we do is we extract that for our own health benefits. So it is really going back to nature, what our grandparents, great-grandparents, you know, they had when they did all their little concoctions with herbs and oils, and the food, of course, is really important.
That's why they were living longer back then.
Yes, it's very true.
Everyone's going down like at 50.
Well,
I don't know what happened.
We immediately go and grab like some ibuprofen, or we just go and grab
quick
things to
fixes,
you know, and
to mask, right?
Yeah. So I always had a question when it comes to doTERRA. Where do you start? Like, where do you start? I mean, you want to get into it, you want to start using things. Do you just start buying the things that you feel would immediately help you, or is there like a kit?
Do I need to have a problem first and start with my problem?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
We all have problems, but what we like to do is we're really big on education. So we provide education first, because like you're asking, you're like, where do I start?
Right.
What do I do? We actually have like over 80 different essential oils and blends.
It's very overwhelming.
And that's a little overwhelming, right?
Right.
And we do have very starter kits, but what we like to do is offer education first, and then you decide based on your health needs what you want to start with. But there are some very basic kits that kind of cover the basic things that people have, whether it's digestive issues, immune boosting issues, any kind of respiratory issues, stress, anything like that. So it's just kind of the basics of what I've gone through.
I feel like she's named everything.
Named a few we were dealing with.
We have a couple of those problems. All right, so let's get a little personal. What has it done for you?
Yeah.
What, if you want to disclose, I don't want you to tell all your business, but
if it's HIPAA, we don't need to.
so like, do you have a personal story with the oil? Okay.
Yeah, maybe we can talk a little bit about life before and then how we were introduced and then life after.
Yeah.
So let's do that.
Yes. School us on that.
Yeah. So for me, my life before the oils, so it started when I was 10. So my dad passed away from throat cancer, but he had allergic reaction to the chemo, and he passed away when he was 47. And then my mom, she had triple bypass surgery when I was 14, and she's on medications today for blood pressure, cholesterol. She's diagnosed as pre-diabetic, and this was strange because she came from Korea, where chronic Western disease wasn't an issue.
Exactly.
And so
you get it when you get here. You should get all that stuff when you come to America. A nice souvenir for you.
Yes.
Many years of the standard American diet for her, also spells SAD or SAD, is what contributed to that situation. And then I worked for PepsiCo for about 7 years, so I saw the whole junk food, snack food side of things. And so I
you probably know a lot. You've seen a lot.
I have seen a lot, yeah. So I was an analyst, managed truck drivers, warehouse folks, and then I wanted to do something I was passionate about and something that helps people. And when I came to Vegas, I went on Meetup and found a green smoothie class, and then found out about essential oils after that. And then I, a little over 2.5 years ago now, I left PepsiCo to do what I'm doing now full time.
Cool.
And so I set up an LLC, got the business running, got YouTube, Instagram, and just help people locally, internationally. And so it's really just about empowering people. And how life has changed for me is, like, I am independent with my healthcare. I haven't seen a doctor in 2.5 years. And
Message.
Hello. Hello.
That's so important, though, too.
No.
People would be more apt to use this anyways. People are scared to go to the doctor. So if we can learn how to, maybe some preventative things that we can do.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're empowered to heal yourself.
Yeah.
Like you have the tools. So you mentioned the kit. We love kits.
Yes, we like kits.
So I know you brought some goodies today.
Yeah.
Do we want to share Malie's story?
Oh, Malik got a story.
No,
You did ask her.
I did. Lance was like, I got one. Malik,
I'll make it as short as I can, and then we'll show you the kit.
Take your time.
But basically, I grew up in Northern California, where I was raised on a garden.
Okay.
And so I ate out of the garden, ate pretty healthy. I didn't have a lot of health issues. Of course, I was a kid.
Right.
But, back in the day, I'm probably dating myself, but even my parents, we didn't do a lot of medication or over-the-counter stuff at all. And so when I grew up, and I have 4 kids, I didn't want to give them a lot of medication either. I wasn't as educated as I am now.
Okay.
But I'm always trying to do something natural and, hated giving them anything.
Okay.
And so, but the more I learned, the more, and of course I went through my phases of, eating horrible as a teenager and a young mom with, low budget and
all of
living off
us.
cereal and rice-a-roni or whatever. But, the sad thing, I also have a sad story in that my husband actually was also very dependent on synthetic solutions for his pain management, his mood,
Just
and everything.
medications, period.
Medications, period.
Yeah.
And poor diet, poor lifestyle. And so he actually did pass away at a very young age too, 43.
Wow.
So,
we're hearing that more and more.
Yeah, more and more, really, it is.
With
and
all
it's just
this
way too young.
right? You have all this technology.
And it's great if you're in a car accident and you need to go to the emergency room and they can fix you right up and stuff. But to be able to use things that are natural, whether it's your diet or something natural to prevent or even just help with symptoms and stuff, because we're not perfect and we kind of live in this toxic soup. So, we all have health issues. I don't care who it is, Everyone has, we all have stress. I know that.
And stress will create all the issues.
It's a trickle-down effect.
It is.
Yeah.
We're in the industry where we understand, like, some people don't feel like they're being taken care of unless they're prescribed medication.
100%. Yeah, like I went to the doctor and he said all I had to do was go home and drink water and sleep. I'm like, well, maybe that's all you have to do.
Yes, back in the day, Robitussin cured everything. Get some Robitussin, go lay down, and that was the cure.
But hearing it from somebody that has an MD behind their name in a nice office with a white coat can make you feel a little bit better. But what we're saying is, for the things that are more preventable in nature through diet and lifestyle, going to somebody that you know, like, and trust, and working with somebody that is credible, but not saying don't take your medications, or not saying, hey, you have a broken bone, let me put that in place for you. No, we're not saying that, but it's just for all the other 80 to 90% of stuff that doesn't need a doctor, like, what can we do to help, right?
So I like how you broke that down.
So just getting out of that mindset that the doctor cures everything. The doctor doesn't cure. Your body cures itself based on what you give it. You know,
it's true.
So, and the way you treat your body over time. And so we can be very preventative with our health, but if we need to use something, and we should and we do, because like I said, we live in this kind of toxic world, then being preventative or using something natural, because the synthetic solution just masks the symptoms. It doesn't help your body heal, and it does create some, you know, a lot of toxins in the body that has to filter through your liver and your kidneys, and then it causes a secondary issue, and then the doctor says, oh, I got a pill for that one too.
Because you're gonna get a headache at some point in your life. It's gonna happen, and you're gonna have to take care of it.
Oh my God, these medication commercials. I mean, have we all seen them? They're like freaky. They're so nice. The woman's climbing the mountain. She's rowing, but now she has diarrhea. She's bleeding out her eyes. Like every orifice is destroyed.
You will notice that your limbs will not move anymore. Be careful. I noticed doTERRA doesn't do a lot of advertising like that. They're very much a personal, like you were saying, like you're finding a personal touch.
It's like a
finding someone that
theory.
can help you.
It proves itself.
Instead of paying a model or celebrity millions of dollars to do a commercial, we're able to basically educate people instead and work one-on-one and actually have a name and a face and a relationship with somebody versus going the other traditional routes.
And it's true, you guys have, you know, they always say that there's other oils out there. It's like, they always say that yours is the purest. What does that mean?
Tell us about it. Like, I know we go into the plant, into the root. But so after you extract all that, then what? It just goes into a bottle, and then you just put it all over your body, and
do you want to? Yeah, we'll do
let's talk about it.
Okay, here we go.
I'm ready to like lube up and just put it everywhere.
There's oils for sexy time too. If the lube is there. All right.
Spoiler alert.
This is a family establishment, so maybe that's gonna be part 3 in the future or something.
Possible.
All right, so this is the Family Essentials Kit. Ta-da. Okay, so this is the most common and most popular kit that people start off with, and basically it's what allows you to be empowered and have natural solutions with arm's reach. And so one of the most popular ones is lemon oil. So lemon oil is great to clean your hands. It's good to purify the air. I put it in my waters for detox and cleansing.
What? So the oil in the water?
Yes, that's what makes doTERRA unique and different. Yep. So they're
you can ingest those oils.
Get out.
Yep. So we'll demonstrate it by just putting a drop on your hand like this, rubbing your hands together, and breathing it in. And it helps to reduce stress as well.
This is what Anastasia smells like all the time.
Cold pressed from the rind of the lemon. And what doTERRA does is source lemon from Italy.
Just one drop does all that? It spreads that much?
And it softens your hands, doesn't dry them out.
Ooh. It makes you so happy.
Yes, it uplifts your mood.
Ooh, it makes me feel like really clean.
So it goes into
You still have to shower.
I was going to say, so you don't have to take a shower?
No, you guys, don't skip. Okay, so when do you recommend, if I need, like, when would I need to do this? Like, what does it do to me smelling my hands?
Instead of antibacterial, does it kill bacteria?
So I don't use Germex or Purell, I use this.
Yeah, because I hate that stuff.
Full of chemicals.
I feel like people are just like rubbing. I'm like, that's actually worse than the germs that are on your hand right now.
If you use it too much, it doesn't work anymore out here, right? So what about this?
That's kind of like when you think about anything that's antibacterial, that's toxic or synthetic, it's kind of like throwing a bomb in the middle of the new Las Vegas Raiders stadium and killing the Raiders and the Miami Dolphins when they're playing. There's no way to distinguish the good versus the bad.
Really?
So what we want to do is like give the Raiders the best equipment and training and support. Well,
so much controversy.
We're gonna claim them. We're gonna claim them.
Well, if they're the home team, we'll just go with the analogy.
Yes.
We'll give the home team, you know, all the support they need to knock out the bad guys. So that's what we're trying to do with this.
Oh my God, it's like a Roman therapy in here.
It is a Roman therapy.
Do you say Roman?
A Roman. A Roman.
There is Roman chamomile, so good.
Roman therapy.
So this kit, does it come already preset, or can you customize this?
So this one's pre-made based on what most families need.
That's awesome.
But you can add oils to it, or you can customize it with a membership. So this is nice because it waives the membership for the first year.
Nice.
And then there's no minimums. Think of it like Costco, but for oils. Instead of Costco, it's doTERRA, and instead of the store manager being Joe Schmo, it's Lance McGowan or Marie Simpson to help you with what you need.
Oh my God, this is the first aid kit that we need next to the Band-Aids. We need that.
So yeah, you get the oils at a discount, and most folks are wholesale customers where they just get the discount and save anywhere from 25 to 55% off. So that's nice. Another fun.
Save some money.
That's right. I like that. Hello. Peppermint is the next one, which I'm going to try right here, and we'll do a peppermint lick.
Ooh.
You lick it?
Our own.
That's right. And then you rub your tongue on the roof of your mouth.
Ooh. Our own.
You can lick from each other's hand if you
Oh my
like.
God, this is like turned into a party like shots, everybody, shots.
Of peppermint.
We'll do it together.
All right, ready?
Okay.
I think our tech guy needs a shot too.
Yeah, you want some?
That's powerful.
I mean, this will give you confidence to talk to anybody.
Right?
Seriously.
Hello. Well, not only for the breath freshening benefits, but it actually
Oh, my sinuses.
it clears
Oh
your
my God,
sinuses.
Oh my God,
Oh my God, my nose is open. I can smell. It smells like peppermint and lemon in here.
Scott is like, oh my God, what's going on over there?
He's like,
My
it's a mess.
sinuses, I had a myofascial release on Monday and I could not breathe.
Wow.
This just, I can literally breathe right now. Oh my God.
Perfect timing.
I feel like it just made me alert.
I don't know what to do.
That's what
It
it
does,
also
that's what
Oh
helps.
my God, that's so powerful.
So the benefit of the oils is some people are like, oh, well, how do I use them? That's what we're here to educate on. And then it helps replace things. So instead of coffee, energy drinks, gums, mints, Altoids,
coffee?
I can use this.
So you mean when I wake up in the morning, if I wake up in the morning and I lick my hand,
Right.
I'm set.
You're set.
For 15
You're
to 30
ready
minutes.
go.
It metabolizes in your body very quickly because it
Okay,
absorbs
yeah.
into your cells. So you may need to repeat
Interesting.
more frequently with the oils.
Lick, repeat.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question. So I had a massive headache one night. We were at a dance rehearsal,
Okay.
and I could not see straight. And my friend handed me the something. Well, what would she have handed me?
Was it something you put on your temples,
Was it
right?
oil?
She like rubbed it. Yeah, it was a doTERRA. She like
okay.
rubbed it on my temples.
Deep Blue would have been really good. This is
Deep Blue I've used too for a muscle
smell.
like spasm.
yeah. It's
There's-
also good for
Is this like
head
the best
tension.
icy hot Bengay?
Oh, I think this is what she gave me.
We have another one called Past Tense that it's a blend, comes in a roll-on that you can roll on your temple.
I've
Yes,
heard
that's
about
what
those
she did.
things.
Probably what it was, because that one's more known for like
That's
the-
great. Let me smell that.
I mean, it was
That's
like instant,
wonderful.
and I was like, "This isn't gonna work. Come on!" And I
Blue.
literally, I think I just kind of like sunk into the chair and.
And you're like,
Yeah.
Oh
oh.
my gosh, I want to rub this everywhere.
Okay, let's not do that.
We
Pray
can,
for me later.
we can talk about that later.
We're live. We are
Sexy time
live.
oils, right?
You know what I think? I'm just so like, you don't smell like true things anymore.
No,
like and
everything's
It's true.
artificial
It's true.
and synthetic.
Yeah.
and my body's already responding to like these fresh smells and scents. I'm like, ooh,
the
I know.
energy, you know, the frequency that that the oils give off, because it's truly from live plants, and the therapeutic quality is not altered by extracting it, because they only use a steam distillation. The frequency's there, the energy frequency. So it
because
just
it came from a living thing.
Yes. Okay. I want to.
my
I want to ask you a question because my husband is like notorious, and his whole family. Every time something's wrong, he goes, "Oh, just go get some Neosporin," and I get so mad because Neosporin is like
it's
got a lot of stuff in it that we don't want to use
I
on
was
anything.
a Neosporin addict too.
Yeah, like
before
everything. Like
Storm.
literally, if I have a small cut, I mean, he's literally like, just put Neosporin on it.
That's what I think too, though.
so what
you know,
can we
it's up
use
to.
instead of Neosporin?
Is this a liquid Band-Aid?
This is called Melaleuca, which is more
heard of
commonly
this.
known as tea tree oil.
Oh,
But
tea tree oil. That's what
Oh.
I,
you
okay.
can smell it. But the cool thing is, doTERRA is not just an oil company. They have a whole line of household products. So they come out with new stuff all the time. They just came out with dental floss that's infused with essential oils. So you get the antibacterial
Oh, I would love
benefits
to try
between
that.
your teeth.
Oh, because it kind of breaks open
Kinda kills some
the
of the
membranes a little bit
bacteria.
and it soaks in. Is that what it is?
But back to the Neosporin, they have it's called Correct X. It's a natural ointment that has Melaleuca
And replaces
one in it.
Neosporin.
Yes, and so now I'm addicted to that because I was addicted to.
Oh, wow.
So smell that. Don't lick that one. It's not super.
This
tasty.
is this is like, so you can put this on wounds or like a fungus or
Oh,
like
yeah.
something like that.
Yes.
Ooh.
Because But so is this diluted? You know, tea tree oil, they say not to use like right onto the skin.
It's ideal for young or sensitive skin to dilute with fractionated coconut oil, and fractionated is odorless, non-greasy, and helps it to absorb better into your skin. Think of like primer before the paint.
Okay.
Fractionated coconut oil before this.
Because like if you get a cut or like a infection or blister or something like that.
But remember that most essential oils that you buy at a health food store aren't going to be pure, even though they say it on the label.
Yeah, they could put like a drop in it, right, and still claim it, right?
And so that could be the irritant on your skin where it says don't dilute.
Oh, the fillers. The fillers is usually what's allergic, right?
Alcohol solvents. It could have pesticides, herbicides in it. So that could be an issue too. But that being said, essential oils are sure very potent, and so you should dilute with the coconut oil, and that's not going to dilute the effectiveness of the oil at all. It's just to make sure it's not a little too much for your skin.
Is that the standard size? Because I feel like that will go a long way. But are there larger bottles?
It depends how often you use it, but like this ran out within 2 or 3 weeks when I first got it. The lemon, because I was putting it on water.
Oh, you do it while you like, I smell good, I'm hydrated, yes.
Then some may last, so this one has 85 drops, and so if you use a drop a day, you know, that's roughly what, you know, a couple months-ish, 3 months-ish.
Almost 3 months.
That's not bad.
Depends. I use more than one drop a day, so I run out a lot quicker.
And some of these you were saying you can buy, like that blue stuff, I have the rub.
Yes.
Okay.
You can buy it as like the rub.
Yeah. But there's a normal size too. It's 15 mil. It's 250
bigger
mil.
size.
It's 3 times the size of that.
This is a small size. We have the bigger size. If you want to start a little bigger or go bigger right out of the gate. But this is for people that are like, I want them, but I want to start small and, you know.
Does that say oregano?
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you use oregano for?
Oregano is...
There's 10 of them in there. That's crazy.
Very antifungal, and this is antibacterial as well. So
if you have some
like
toe fungus?
Pizza, yeah.
It's going to smell like a pizza.
No, it's very, very hot. This one you definitely want to dilute on your skin.
Wow,
this is extremely hot for anyone on their skin.
I use it in the morning in veggie capsules to help with my overall alkalinity and to help with my blood, clean my blood.
That's such a problem nowadays. Especially
the
as
pH.
you start to eat cleaner. Like when I did my bikini competition, we were eating a lot of acidic foods, and it's like tears up your insides.
I mean, like done. Tear it up.
Pretty much. Yeah, it's bad.
I love those sound effects.
Yeah, see? Thank you.
So
he's the first person that's actually addressed the sound effects.
Oh, I know. Everyone just ignores it.
Our guests are just like,
like, what is it?
I'm like, I need one of those.
I get one of those sound machines.
Where do you get
that? One of those thrift stores?
Something like that, but most people just sit next to it and like, what is going on? But
if there are someone in the room we don't know about.
Oh, look, people are talking to us.
Oh, they are.
Hi.
Oh, you girls are hilarious. Hey, girl, what's up? Oh, it's Michelle. Hi, Michelle. It's your show.
Hey.
We
Julie
miss you.
Torres. Hi, Julie.
I guess Scott's like, stop reading the prompter. Back to the show. So, what's a big myth?
Yeah.
So I know that you know when things take off and everyone's into it. I'm like, I kind of step back, but now I'm intrigued.
Right.
What's a big myth that people think about this?
I think there's 2 of them.
Okay, cool.
Okay, one is, do they really work?
Yes.
And so, for example, the peppermint is very concentrated, so 1 drop equals...
Still.
Yeah.
I can breathe.
It equals 1 drop of peppermint equals 28 cups of peppermint tea. So, very concentrated. So, what you just felt is in your head with the peppermint, but you didn't make it up by your head. Right?
That's what he said.
And that's what she said.
Hey, here we go. So as for do they work, I would say yes, but they don't help with everything, but they can help with something because everybody has different body types, blood types, predispositions, all this stuff, so it just depends on the individual. That's one of the big ones.
Well, I think the key is that you're going to go grab for that first before you grab for a medication or go to the doctor. And,
depending on what it is. Like for cholesterol or blood pressure things, like we always say that the oils are just enhancers. So eating more whole and live foods, less processed foods is going to be the best thing to, and then when you use the oils, they kind of enhance or amplify that. Because if I'm eating something that's inflammation causing, and then I'm looking to the oil to save the day with the cape and magic wand,
it's not going to happen.
It's like a diet pill.
And then I say the oils didn't work for me, Lance. You told me it would, or you said, oh, it works for some but not others. And then, thanks for the disclaimer. But I'm like, well, what else did you do? Well, I was drinking soda, Mountain Dews, and hamburgers.
I had a fat burner in the drive-thru waiting for my food.
I'm like, well, the oils.
It can help.
It can. I'm not saying it doesn't.
With the symptoms, but if you're going to keep adding in the problem,
be on the right track.
then it's the whole body. The whole whole holistic body. What else are you doing? And so we like to address that because we are more, on the whole body thing and not just use this oil, use that oil.
Right.
We don't ask you, like your doctor doesn't ask you, what did you eat, or what's your diet?
Do you guys
you got a problem?
When you meet somebody, do you do an assessment? Do you have like a questionnaire of some sort?
Yeah, we teach a free class, one-on-one or group, and then we walk through what are the things that you would like solutions for, and what are the things that are keeping you up. And it can even be a replacement strategy. Hey, I'm spending money on these things. Here's how much they cost.
Okay.
Here's your natural alternatives, and then here's this basically 30, 60, 90-day plan to get you on the right track. So that way you have additional support. So we never want to leave people hanging. We always want to make sure that the oils are being used and not collecting dust or becoming paperweights. And so it's so important because this is like liquid gold to us. It's empowered us and made us be like, wow, And
I'm sure people buy it and they're like,
I'm just surprised I feel it now. Like, I'm just impressed. Like, it's affected me. I don't know what it's doing to me, but I feel more alert, alive, aware. Yeah. And my breath smells good.
Wow. I can smell everything.
So, we know they're big educators, right? You have a big YouTube channel. You're educating on YouTube. So tell us about this guy's like every day.
Yeah, he wants to upload every day, you guys. Can we just get a round of applause for that?
Okay. This guy is changing lives daily. In a big way. A video every day. That's pretty commendable.
Thank you.
So what are you talking about on there?
So the channel is just my name, Lance McGowan, and I'm promoting natural solutions. So I just had one of my customers come on, and she's a doula, focuses on natural or home births.
Doulas.
Yep. And then I'm doing everyday videos for the past 7 months every day on just everything essential oils. I have doTERRA stuff in there, I have other stuff. And then in the future, I have more stuff geared towards collaborations because one of the things that people say is oils are too expensive or I can't afford them or whatever the reason is.
Right.
And so I'm partnering with financial advisors to help people learn about emergency fund, getting out of debt, saving for retirement. And the reason you're like, well, what does finances have to do with your health? Well, if your finances aren't in order,
you can't stay alive to spend them.
You can't stay alive to spend, or you're not going to be able to afford the things to maintain or improve your health. And at the same time, if your health is not where it needs to be, then you're going to have costs associated with the lack of prevention or lack of proactiveness and the reactiveness of that. And so it's this vicious circle, or it could be a circle of life. So it just depends on that mindset shift. And so there's a lot of education around in the future on that, and strategic partnerships on what's going to add value to my audience and really empower them with their health, with their finances, with other aspects too, maybe even relationships, because relationships can cause stress. If you don't know how to deal with stress, then you're going to need
to take any oils.
I know. Can you just pour the oil on me during the break, please?
We'll get you lubed up.
Your could use some of these oils to help him with the pain.
He's not going to use the oils for the pain.
Oh,
no?
You massage then.
No, but if you
turn down a massage from you.
Oh, you mean for his... Okay, so my husband has a broken leg. Is there anything that I can take to deal with him better?
Not for you.
I need something.
No, but like to help him because.
Okay, so yeah, so can
he's
something
got pain?
Is there something to help soothe pain?
Yeah, so this blend is called Deep Blue, and this helps
that's
soothe
the one.
pain. And the reason why is because it helps reduce the inflammation, so the body can start to heal itself.
So what's that one?
Oh yeah, this is called frankincense.
So that's an old school thing that we always hear. The Pope uses it, so
frankincense,
yeah, in Catholic Church. That also was brought to the baby Jesus, and back then they considered this as as valuable as gold and silver. That's why they brought it to the baby Jesus.
You could use even if you just rubbed it around that area, because right now it's inflamed, obviously.
Yeah.
So these two together, this is kind of the extra strength. So you have the Deep Blue, which has a little bit of frankincense in it, but you add additional.
You can add stuff together. You can mix them.
It's called layering.
Oh, well, how about that?
It actually smells really good.
Layer the oils.
I feel the soothing by smelling it. Because I can smell so well.
Why does it feel like when we smell these, we feel like I could feel like they're healing properties?
That's what I mean.
Isn't that weird?
I just said that.
I know, but why is that?
I don't know. Because of the peppermint? Because of the peppermint?
I have no idea.
So one reason on a cellular level is that they're able to pass through your cell membrane and go inside of your 70 to 90 billion red blood cells.
Oh,
so it's going through every single one of those, and when those are operating properly, it's kind of like no traffic in Las Vegas.
Okay.
When there's no traffic and and everyone's, you know, getting off, everyone's using their turn signal, everyone's getting to work on time.
Right, right.
But with the oils, it can.
Right.
So that's
if everybody was using oils, we'd all be happy here in Las Vegas.
That's great.
Yes.
You guys, the oils will fix your insides.
I bet you there are no doTERRA users going like this in their car, like, get up!
No road rage.
Because they're like,
calm, and they just put their lemon in, and they're like, they're at
Actually,
ease.
I have a true story on that really quick.
All right.
It was a couple years ago, but I was heading to Utah where they have that gorge there, and it was in the middle of winter, and there was a semi that flipped and blocked the whole street, and so all these people were stuck in that gorge. No way to get out.
Okay.
It was snowing, cold. I was sitting there for 6 hours straight.
oh my goodness.
I had a whole case of oils because I was going to see my mom and we wanted to bring her the oils, and I had my smoothies to drink, and I had a tape to listen to. It was weird. I had so much peace.
She was in the yogi pose while everyone's
she's
listening.
And I'm like, it's been a couple hours. I'm still good. It was weird to me that I wasn't stressed at all.
You're making us a believer. I thought you were going to say you got out with your kitten and
That's what I
you
thought
dabbed
you were
everyone
gonna
with
say.
oils.
You're like, oh,
Come down.
give me lemon. Here's some
come
lemon.
down.
You know, that happened as well. Actually, the car behind me, they were having some health issues. You know, they finally had to do, I think they had to do Fight for Life, but, you know, a guy
Oh my
he couldn't get help, yes, and, you know, I won't go into the details, but I did. I got out of my car and slipping and sliding with my boots on,
You're like,
and I'm like, here's some oils, and I gave it. It was very
she's a good
empowering for me
Samaritan.
because they couldn't
That's
get Fight for
awesome.
Light in there. Yeah.
She's-
I mean, if
she's like-
anything, for soothing and just to
Yeah,
relax
just-
people, you know?
She's like a modern day Mother Oil Risa.
And can you, okay,
Mother
I had
Risa.
one,
Oil
okay, one,
Risa.
I know I keep asking all these random questions. That was a good one, by the way. That was a good one.
Did you get that?
Did you guys get that?
He's on the roll.
Yeah.
When Lance on stage, he's ready.
Can you put these into, I've seen people, or I've heard of it, put them into like candles, or what, can you like, can you do
Infuse
like
the
some-
air? Can you burn
Yeah.
them? Can you, or do they sell a different set for that?
So
Yeah.
when you heat them above 200, they reduce the medicinal therapeutic value of them. So what we use is a cold pressed, or it's a ultrasonic diffuser. So it uses the water and the oil to vibrate, and then suspends the
Because
particles.
I've heard
in
of
the
that,
Yeah.
just to help.
Clean the air in your
Yeah.
home,
Think of-
uplift your mood.
air. Yeah, think of like a baby humidifier, but
Oh, okay.
oil and water. But
Interesting.
And can we use these on our pets?
Yep, just smaller amount and diluted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Safe
So we
for
teach a class on
us,
that too.
You know, it's
that's
gonna be
right.
safe
Oh
for-
my god, the boo-boo!
They're gonna have frankincense and deep blue all over their snouts.
They have digestive upset. They'll have anxiousness.
Yeah,
they'll
I
have
know,
other
right?
issues,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
Well, we got some serious
they get
digestive.
Too excited. They vomit.
Yes.
they
What
just
about arthritis?
Well,
Yeah,
that's
the
a
frankincense and the
that's
deep blue.
Oh,
inflammation.
look about Samson's back. I mean, he could put it on his back.
All right, so the moral of this story is you don't have to use the oils for everything, but there's
No.
one thing or maybe several things that would be great for, right?
I think just to have an understanding and maybe take one of your guys' classes or meet one-on-one or watch your YouTube channel is going to get you to feel how we feel right now, which is
Intrigued.
I'd like a kid,
Right.
empowered, and just wanting to replace all the Neosporin in the home.
Right. Neosporin and Robitussin out.
And one of the things that we do teach is you're going to spend your money on something. Why not spend it on something that is going to help you, number one, be proactive, help you be prepared for life's little stuff when it pops up, and then also helps improve your quality of life at the same time. So if you can have all that, you know.
And when you're in pain, like for instance, I had a toothache.
Yeah.
Isn't there something for, because somebody, okay, so I went out,
God.
but so here's the problem. I went out to Whole Foods and I bought, and I know it wasn't like the best or the purest, and at the time I was like, I should have just bought the doTERRA when I had the chance.
But when the bottles look expensive, you believe it, right? You're like, oh, it's
but
a
when
thick
I was in
glass.
pain, I was ready to pay anything, if that makes sense. So it's like we complain about cost sometimes, but when it comes to your health and how you feel, you'll pay anything.
And it's because people want a painkiller over a vitamin.
Yes.
They want the quick fix, easy, right away.
So this can be used for.
This set is On Guard, has clove in it, which is a slight numbing effect.
Okay, so you can.
Ooh, a number.
So if you have a like a toothache or something,
so you just go in and put it in.
It smells like Christmas in a bottle.
You can
So it's
soak up like a cotton and like.
Yes. And be careful because clove and
You're not
cinnamon
supposed to
are hot.
ingest it either,
No,
right?
this
Oh, you
can be.
that was the other thing. So some of the oils you
Powerful.
couldn't swallow.
There's
you're not
only
allowed to.
there's only two in this kit that aren't
that are not
exposed to, but the others can be.
That's such a good thing for families too when you have kids and trying to.
Yes,
this is really
and now
cool.
they offer this whole kit except for the lemon. They offer this already diluted in a roll-on bottle that you can roll. I have 2 grandkids now that I take care of regular basis, and I teach them roll it on the bottom of your feet, roll it on your chest.
That's kind of cool. That's an easy way to introduce yourself and not worry about the drops and all that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right, so where can they find you? You mentioned your YouTube channel. Where else can they find you?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram at Essential Oils Me as well. And so
Okay.
Instagram, it has my YouTube channel in there as well, and you can just kind of learn on your own, or we either one of us can do like a free 15-minute phone consult as well. So.
Oh, awesome.
Ooh, free consult. You know they're gonna hold you to it. And they're like, Lance, you said it was free, right?
Yeah, I do them all the time, so it's cool.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much.
It was
You've
very
been
nice
so
to
awesome.
meet you guys and to learn a little bit more about what we should have been doing a long time ago.
I know, she's so calm and
I
like
know.
relaxed. You're letting us know like we're high strung and stressed, and you're just so
Well, honestly,
easygoing.
after the week we've had,
I know,
and
we
it has
need
been
this.
like this.
Crazy.
Oh man.
I actually, for the first time, feel relaxed.
Really calm.
So we
True.
thank you for that.
Oh, nice.
Well, you're welcome. What we want people to do is to not wait until they have a big, huge emergency. We want people to get the oils in their home, know how to use them, so when that emergency comes up, then they
Be proactive.
You can say, I have an oil for that.
I do.
Ooh.
And then you can help others.
Ooh. That's good because I only have one oil at the house and it does nothing like this.
We want to.
All right, on that note, folks, we'd like to
Thank our special guests. Get educated, you guys. This stuff works. We barely tried it and it's amazing.
It's true. It's true. All right. Well, thank you guys. We'll be back with a small little break.
Yes. And we'll be right back.